In governance, love is part of everything we do and is the starting point in understanding the role of Christianity in entrepreneurship. According to Jesus, all the laws and the prophets rest on the greatest commandment of loving God and your neighbor as yourself. Dear viewers and listeners, I salute you all and I thank you for taking your time to listen to this video. A lot is being mentioned about Africa, and this is Africa's road to global competitiveness. This time, we are looking at governance and entrepreneurship in relation with evangelism. My name is Nathan from Fenina Management Consultants, the main sponsors of this program on governance and entrepreneurship. If you enjoy this video, kindly support our channel by subscribing, giving the channel a like, giving your comments as well. You mean a lot to us and we appreciate your time, participation and contribution. Let's try to understand more about the role of evangelism in governance and entrepreneurship. The aim of this particular video is to understand and appreciate the role of man, no matter who you are, in promoting a sustainable world, using the biblical scriptures to strengthen our actions. To fully appreciate the importance of entrepreneurship in promoting self-reliance and serve God better in a sustainable manner. To encourage everyone to be an entrepreneur in order alleviating poverty and hunger, establishing and maintaining peace and justice, plus effective stewardship of nature. How does Christianity play a role? It is very important to understand the two issues and how good governance can be achieved if we have Christianity involved in our day-to-day lives, especially starting with the top people in government, starting with the leaders of the continent, starting with the leaders of the world. One basic starting point when reflecting on biblical scriptures is recognizing the fact that the Bible largely tells stories about ordinary people and their everyday lives. They include experiences of drought, hunger, suffering due to war and violence, and many other problems. They include even a constant fear of being struck by illness or even misfortune. These experiences from our daily lives, on one hand, remind people of their vulnerability, but they also filled us with the awe regarding creation, its greatness and generosity. In other words, there are things that occur and we can't really understand. They are beyond our approach, they are beyond our understanding, and we accept that they happen. Then we know that we are vulnerable to such actions, we are vulnerable to such problems, and therefore something has to be done about it. People recognize that they belong to a reality beyond their understanding, and that is God. Events that occur like hurricanes, floods, climatic changes that are beyond human control, we assume and think that actually they are created by God. Yet, basically, as you go along, as I'm going to explain, you realize that there's a lot that you can do about them. In governance, love is part of everything we do and is the starting point in understanding the role of Christianity in entrepreneurship. According to Jesus, all the laws and the prophets rest on the greatest commandment of loving God and your neighbor as yourself. This is in Matthew chapter 22, verse 36 to 40. It is a calling to compassion and care, to defend human dignity and protect creation, and to promote justice and peace. These are what the scriptures tell us, that you must love your neighbor as you love yourself. And that's what God expects us to do. But what is happening now in the world is like the word love does not exist anymore. Wars everywhere, conflicts everywhere, deaths everywhere, and in most cases, there are no permanent solutions. So a lot of countries are in conflict and wars, either to protect their interests or broad-day robbery, fronting other reasons such as fighting terrorism, defending or restoring human rights of citizens, religious war, recovery of what has been taken by other countries, and all these are putting us in a very big dilemma. Leaders should heed to a calling to compassion and care, to defend humanity, dignity, and protect creation, and to promote justice and peace. If leaders were heeding to the scriptures where we need to love our neighbors as we love ourselves, many of these would not be happening. But apparently, it looks like the politicians, the leaders of the most developed countries, seem to be taking everything under their thinking without putting into the aspect of God. Leaders should heed to the calling to compassion and care, to defend human dignity and protect creation, and to promote justice and peace, primarily through the daily doings of everyday life, but also through engagement in issues that challenge us to joint action. Sustainability requires joint action. We must all be players towards the same cause. Let the whole world work jointly to address the challenges relating to sustainability. We are experiencing wars, we are experiencing climate changes, and if you look deeper, you realize that we are the cause of those problems. Through the wars, poor farming, emission of gases that are not eco-friendly, all those are brought by us. And that is what is causing the issue of sustainability to be questioned. By addressing those problems through joint action and through love for one another, love for the generation that is to come, we are addressing what God expects us to do. And we shall be able to win because we are working together, we have love for each other, and we have a common goal. Do you think our leaders are going to be able to implement the love issue regarding to governance in order to implement sustainable development? Do you think our leaders, irrespective of what category, will be able to understand clearly what is entailed in implementing governance initiatives that enable Africa to develop in entrepreneurship? Kindly support your channel by subscribing, giving the video a like, and giving your comments. You mean a lot to us, and we appreciate your time, participation, and contribution. Until next time, God bless you.